Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-host is Sam.
Hi, Steven. Wait, never mind. Hi, Andrew.
Steven is sadly not here today. It's funny because you weren't here yesterday, Sam. Now Steven's not here. And actually, that kind of brings me on to my first mini topic. Yesterday, I said that we would go over how Steven made the audio part of the intro. And then I totally forgot to. I said we would do it right after the intro played. And then I never went into that topic. So we will do it tomorrow when Steven is back. Sam will do his part tomorrow too, so we can keep them together. So so our main topics for today are that the Kidoyo Center for Applied Artificial Intelligence internships are starting soon. Out brackets, of course, it's been a big topic for the past few days. The Apple Vision Pro, we're a little late to it, and that there was a summer access ticket buying bug where you couldn't buy the tickets yesterday. Now it all is all fixed, and actually Steven found that, so congrats to him. We will give more info on all of those topics after this. So yeah, if you haven't known, I said this yesterday too, but we now have an intro made by Sam and Steven. So hopefully you can all see my screen right now. This is the beautiful out brackets map. We've already talked about it a bunch, but now you can see that there's 3 attacks on Hatch, 1 on Python. That 1 on Python is me. One of the Hatch ones is Steven, and one of the others is someone from Hopog, but I don't know who the final one is. It could be Hopog, could be Mineola. They don't say. If I go to this version, it just says there's 3 active attacks. When you click on it, you can submit, but you can't do anything else. So I don't
That's
know.
kind of scary because I can't see the competition. I'm scared.
Yeah, that is kind of scary. So far, no one else is on Python. That's good for me. The deadline is not today. It is tomorrow at midnight. So you still have a day and 7 hours. Also, there's a few more logos since yesterday. We've been saying on all the episodes that you should upload yours. Some people are doing it. We're still waiting on a bunch of people. Coaches, if you're listening from Merrick Avenue, Mineola, and Mr. Ferrara from Hopog, tell your students to upload the logo. It would be cool to have all of them right here, and it makes it more, like customized, and you kind of feel that the person is there. It's not just a Roman building. So yeah, so today I woke up, I looked out the window, and I thought I was in Star Wars. It looked like Mustafar. The whole Earth was orange.
Well,
So
not the whole Earth, but okay.
yes. But yeah, so New York is primarily where a lot of it is. The whole Northeast, of course, Canada, because if you didn't know, Canada is burning right now, or at least the part near Toronto. Anyway, it's all that smoke and particles are coming down on New York, and it looks orange. I was joking. I was
Does
like,
not smell good either.
no, does not. I was joking. It should be Kidoyo or Code LI orange mode for today. But I knew Dev would never go for that, so I didn't. I didn't give that idea. So, like we said, Steven found a bug today. He also got the bug finder badge, which is kind of funny because I've been wanting that badge. Well, kind of wanting because I found like a ton of bugs recently, and Steven found one and he just got it without requesting. I was like, no. So, Hideo, if you're listening, it's not that urgent though. Don't worry.
It
Also,
is very urgent.
speaking of bugs, they fixed the one that we were talking about, how it says you've already submitted an attack or something. It might be, yeah, so it was this. You already have an attack active or an active attack pending on this territory. So that was showing on the other territories, even though you hadn't submitted. Luckily, that's gone now, so don't worry about that. Also, yesterday you couldn't see the active attacks, even though there was one, but now you can. So that is all good. Also, the Apple Vision Pro, if you didn't know, the Apple Vision Pro looks like this. It is the new Apple headset. It sells for $3,499. It is more, they're calling it more than a VR headset. It's like a whole computer in one headset. It seems cool. I mean, you can't really say without using it. It is really expensive, though. We're not doing a TSARP review. We don't have the budget. We we don't get paid for these, so Yeah, so hopefully, yet. So maybe, some YouTube reviewers will get them in the coming months and we can talk about them more then. Right now, we just know what Apple shared, which is you can take like 3D videos, you can look back at 3D videos and see it like around you. You can really do anything a Mac or a phone or an iPad can do. There's not really any games that they've announced though probably Apple Arcade will be coming to the Vision Pro. You can watch movies, it's basically like any other VR headset, but with a ton of more features, a much better processor. You do need to plug it in to a battery pack though, so that's kind of annoying. But anyway, the reason that Mr. Ferrara is on the side right now is because he had a funny post. So it's a running meme in Hopog, and I bet for a bunch of different coaches and coding teachers on Cadelio. But like students will just go up to Mr. Ferrara and Miss Thompson and be like, "Can you check my challenge? Can you check my challenge?" And this obviously is he's in the hallway, so how is he going to check the challenge? I love how I'm explaining this very basic meme. Anyway, the joke is that now he can use the VR headset. Sorry if I totally ruined that joke by explaining it, but why not?
And speaking of Mr. Ferrara, he was not here today, sadly.
Oh yeah,
I can't check it right now.
No, he cannot check your challenges. He's home. He escaped the orange. So Melora then copied my emoji, even though it's just a laughing emoji. It doesn't matter. He copied me. You better pay me for that. Royalties.
Copyright.
So yeah, so that's Mr. Ferrara's laugh for today. That was actually, that was yesterday. Today's the 7th. He posted that yesterday. So yeah, so that's our main topics. Of course, we already kind of talked about the summer access bug. Basically, you couldn't sign up. Now you can. Dev fixed it. All you have to do is just go to down here. Oh, right, because this is the other thing. He sent me a message to say, put the new link in the description. Well, that's not what he said. He told me there's a new link. But yeah, so they had to change the link to fix it. I believe, this is where he posted it. So now it's here. You just click on that link. You can reserve a ticket today. All you have to do is just add as many tickets as you want. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you would want more than one. You just click continue, and then whatever account this is. If your parent is buying this for you, your parent will click this as a parent account. If it's your account and they're buying it on your account, you click this as a student account. Make sure you don't mess that up. And then, of course, you put in your info for whatever, and I'm not going to go past this, but you get the idea. So if you want more info on what the summer access ticket is, you can go back to yesterday's episode. And speaking about going into past episodes, at lunch today, we were listening to like the first episode and a bunch of other episodes that we did, and oh my god, it's really bad. It's bad for us.
Bad.
For you guys, because it won't be as cringy as it is for us. Because we're just, it's us, so it's gonna be a lot more painful to listen to. But for you guys, you'll probably still think of it as very cringy. It was just a very monotone. It was like, hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. And it wasn't, we call it like the iconic intro, though it's followed the same format, but it's evolved over time. It started just, hello and welcome to TSARP. I'm your host. And I didn't even have the I'm your host. So the episodes changed over time. We talked about like mainly coding club stuff that absolutely you will not understand if you weren't going to Hopog Middle School and in the coding club at the time. It will just completely not make sense. They were just reading.
Today our topic is stuff.
Yeah, and I would just go, and today our topic is stuff. Like it's cringy for us. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I recommend if you're going back in past episodes, like only go back to like the 100th episode and maybe just a few episodes before that. That's when it started getting good. We did a few episodes on Cadelio and those were okay, but then some would just be completely like garbage. we named one Hot Garbage because it was hot garbage.
And then Hot Garbage 2.
Yeah, I think we stopped after the second one. Anyway, thank you for listening to today's episode, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.